Hi everyone, this is Praneesh and this is my first video on YouTube, so I'm really excited to share this with you. In this video, I'm going to explain one of the most important topics for TCS NQT and other coding exams as well. That is, how to take input in Java. Many students actually know the logic, but they get stuck because of tricky input formats. So, in this video, I will show you three common types of tricky input formats that are frequently asked in exams. First one, bracket formats. Like the first one, bracket formats, right? Bracket format, that is input is looks like this. And the second one is comma separated input. That is this. And the third one is space separated. That is this one. So I will explain each one in a very simple way so that even beginners can understand. And in the next videos, I will also cover string inputs and mixed data types, which are also very important for coding tests. So let's get started. So first one, case one, that is bracket format, right? Bracket format. So we have to take input like exactly this for our problem statement. So we actually know that how to take input for array. For input taking for array, we do like scan system dot. Int I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So array of I equal to sc dot next. We do like this, but here we don't have the size. That is, we don't have this line. We have to take input like this. Then how to do? So that's what we are going to see. First, import packages. Then class. We are going to create the object for create the scanner class and create object. So take input. So when we run, we give input like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here we can't perform action on this array because it is string. We can't perform mathematical operations. So what we do, we need to convert this to integer array. So how to do that? First of all, we take out all these elements and put it into integer array. Before that, we have this bracket and this bracket. So we need to remove those brackets. So replace and replace the closing bracket as well. That's it. So after replacing, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take out the elements. So we recreate another string that's, let's say it's parts, equal to what, how can we get those elements? By splitting this dot split by, what we have to split by comma, because here the elements are separated by comma. So we need to, so this looks like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, because it's array, right? So but its data type is string, but we need to convert this into integer array. So we create integer array. So array equal to new of, what the length is parts dot. Now we need to put the elements of parts into array. So for I equal to 0, I less than n, that n is parts dot I plus plus. So array of I equal to parts of I. But there is some issue, because parts is strings, right? String data type. Here look, parts is string data type, but we are converting into integer, so we need to convert string into array, integer array. So how can we do that? We can do that with integer dot parse it. That's it. Now this data type is integer, that is, it looks like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, and its data type is integer. So now we can perform mathematical operation. For example, let's find max element. Into max equal to array of 0. I think you know how to find max element in array. So into max equal to array of 0. For into I equal to 1, I less than array dot length I plus plus. So if array of I greater than max, so max will be array of I. Let's print max. That's it. Let's run this code. We need to give input as exactly this. We need to give input like this. So 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. So max element is 5. We given as string, but we get input integer. So that's what. So we converted to string, then converted into integer. And now going to second case. In second case, that is comma separated. So let's say take input string is equal to 0. For comma separated, we take sc dot next only, because for comma separated, that is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, we use dot next method only. But for space separated, like 1 2 3 4 5, we use dot next line method. So that have it next. So here we take input, so we can't perform action, so we need to convert this into integer. Before that, we need to convert into parts, that is s dot split, by which we have to split. Here we have these are separated by comma, so we need to separate them by comma. So this looks like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, but its data type is string. We need to convert into integer. So and I equal to unit of parts dot length parts dot length. So for I equal to 0, I less than parts dot length and I plus plus. What we have to do, area of I equal to parts of I, but parts of I as string, we need to convert this to integer. So integer dot percent, that's it. And now let's find sum of elements. So let's solve a problem on this. So question, find the sum of elements. So int sum equal to 0, for int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus, sum equal to sum plus array, that's it. And print sum, the sum will be 1 plus 2 3 3 6 10 15, so the sum will be 15. Let's run it. So we need to give input as this. The question in exam, they will take input like exactly this one. So let's take input like exactly that. Fine. So the sum is 15. So we have given input as string, but we got output as integer. Next, case 3, that is space separated. So next line this time, because when with the space use dot next line only. So what we have to do, first trim it, parts equal to s dot split by space is x. Now this time space, because at this time we use input as 1 2 3 4 5. Here elements are separated by space, so we need to split by space. Now convert into array integer, unit of parts dot length and I equal to 0, I less than parts dot length I plus plus, then array of I equal to parts of I is string, so we need to convert this into integer. So integer dot percent of that one. So now we have converted. So this one is, we have given input as string, but we converted that into, so we converted that into integer. So let's look its data type. Also we can also find its data type by the array dot get class dot get simple. Uh, for this also we can print that data type. That's so let's print the data type of parts as well. So here we need to just parts, that's it. This time we have to give input exactly this, that is 1 2 3 4 5. So string, this is string, we converted into integer, That's it.